Unit 2, week 2, day 2. So U2, W2, D2. Lots of 2s this week. If that's becoming a toy, then it's going to need to be sit down, okay? As long as you can sit there nicely, you can stay on it. But all right. Excuse me, if you have your Chromebook still out, second graders, they need to be put away. They need to be put away. I've said that a few times. I'm going to turn off this noisy heater. So y'all can hear me. Since it's nice and toasty today, I think the heaters have been going long enough that they actually... Sweetie, that one's garbage. That's why I put it over there. I didn't want you picking it up or touching it. Just put it in the trash can. Okay, but just quit touching things. You were told to sit in your seat and stay there. Amy, you need to stop. Hey. All right. We're going to talk today about phoneme segmentation, right? Phonemes are those sounds that we hear in the words. I need Rudy. Rudy, I need you kind of turned around. I need your ears on. Okay, ready to listen and participate. Okay, phoneme segmentation, where I can say, first graders, Jimmy, I'm not going to talk over you. You guys are going to have to work. Watch Miranda. Very quickly. Danny, work. Hey. Cambry, you need to have that book open to page 62 and actually be working. It's a 6 and a 2 at the bottom. All right. I'm not going to sit there and yell over you guys, so you need to be quiet. Okay. Phoneme segmentation, where we break up the sounds in the word, right? And we talk about how many sounds are in that word. So if we say the word mud, how many sounds do we break up mud into? Ooh, I like that I see lots of hands. Valerie? 3, very good. And that's why I like to touch the places on my arm too. And I like it when you guys do that with me, because I think it makes it easier. Rudy, close your desk, eyes up here, put your listening ears on. If you got stuff in that desk where you can't close it, fix it, please, so that you are not distracted by playing with your desks. Okay? All right. So please do this with me, okay? Or follow along as I do this, okay? Cub. How many sounds in cub? Samuel? 3, very good. Let's keep going. Sun. How many sounds? Jaya? 3. Excellent. Mule. So Haiti? 3. Very good. Oot. Flute. How many sounds do we hear in flute, Amy? 4. Excellent. And we did have a blend, but because those you can still hear each one of those sounds in the blend, it still counts as 2 sounds. Okay? All right. Let's keep going. Up. How many sounds did we hear? How many sounds did we touch? Ashlyn? 2. Very good. Duck. How many sounds, Luis? 3. Very good. You guys are rock stars today. You are on fire. You're working along with me. I love it. That's what makes Miss Kennison so happy as a teacher. Cute. How many sounds? Riley? 3. Very good. Club. How many sounds? Troy? 4. Good. There was a blend in that one, but they still have each sound, so we still count it as 2 sounds. Hug. Jaya? 3. Very good. Use. Muse. Rudy, how many sounds? 3. Very good. All right. We are going to continue talking about long U. And if your eyeballs aren't up here, please make your eyeballs up here so I can see your beautiful faces. So I know that you are trying your very best. Anaya, you are way too far in that book. That is not page 62. 62 has a 6 and a 2 at the bottom, Anaya. A 6 and a 2, and it's not 162. It's just a 6 and a 2. Like, how much can I get away with not doing while Miss Kennison's working with second graders? All right. U, consonant E is how we're spelling our long U words. Those are the spelling we're practicing. As you guys might be able to see on the card, there's other ways to spell long U words. Sometimes it's occasionally just a U by itself. It's also EW, says U, which sometimes sounds like U, depending on how it is. And then U right next to that E spells long U. I'm going to put that down over here. We're working on long U words, those spelled U, consonant E. You guys could very quickly get out your whiteboards and your markers so you guys can do this with me. Get out your whiteboards and your markers so you can do it with me. Please keep your hands off of other people's workspaces. You don't want to touch their workspaces, okay? So as you go by their desks, if you have to run back to a space for whatever reason, you're you're filling up your water bottle or washing your hands, whatever, make sure you don't touch their desks on your way back. Get your whiteboard and your marker out. If you are at home watching this lesson, you also need to get your whiteboard and your marker out or your pencil and paper so that you can do it along with us as well. Get your whiteboard and your marker out. Oh, you probably also want your wipe off cloth so that you don't make a big mess all over your hands. Get your whiteboard and your marker and your wipe off. Riley, I'm going to ask you to take off your coat because it is quite warm in here. Actually, it's the warmest it's been all school year. It's 70 degrees. If you notice, I even took off my sweatshirt, or my cardigan, my sweater. So you do need to take off your coat so you can move around a little bit easier, and also so you don't get too warm and then try to go to sleep on me. Please don't do that. No napping in this class. You need to back up a little bit, please, honey. Give her space. Yeah, so we don't want to fall asleep in class. Take off your sweater, take off your jacket. It is nice and warm in here today. I know we've been used to it being kind of chilly. It's nice and warm in here today, so we can do that. Oh, I see Troy is ready. He's facing the wrong direction, but he's ready. I know. Do you need glasses, sweetie? No. I don't know. You might. You're doing an awful lot of squinting. You're doing an awful lot of squinting. It worries me a little bit with your little eyeballs. Okay, please no jumping around on the desk. I see Ashton's ready. I see Daniel's ready. I see Luis is ready. Jaya's ready. Amy's ready. Riley's ready. Sahini's ready. Rudy's ready. And Valerie's ready. Thank you, second graders, for everybody being ready. Okay. Please do this along with me. I think this marker is better. Yes. There is no reason you shouldn't have your eraser. You literally had it yesterday, Amy. Yesterday, and nothing should have been taken out of your desk aside from your Chromebook. You got home, there was nothing on the floor yesterday, so I don't know what to tell you. It is in there. Okay, C stands for K. U by itself here stands for T stands for T. I have the word cut. Cut. Now, is cut a long U word or a short U word? Amy, it's not going to be in your bin. Look in your desk. Look in your desk, unless you swiped it and put it in your backpack. It's in your desk. Okay. Jaya, what kind of U is that? Short U makes this kind of sound. When I add that E at the end, E makes the U say its name or say ooh. When it plays the jumping game, I don't know what to tell you, Amy. You shouldn't have taken it home. Look in your bag very quickly. See if you did. But you shouldn't have taken it home. It's not yours to take home. It's the classroom's. Okay, so now we have cute. Cute. Very good. Thank you guys who are able to follow along with me because you're doing your work right away. Okay. You. Right now I'm just going to say and then we have the M. It would say thumb. Troy, please make sure that you're writing the words. I can't tell what you're doing, okay? So just make sure you're doing the words. We add that E at the end, and it says fume. I guess you're going to have to use a tissue for now, Amy. Please don't waste my classroom materials. I don't like that. Everybody had one. Yeah, instead of thumb, we have fume. Okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to try to up the pace. So if you don't make me scold you because you're following along and doing your job, then we can go faster and do more words, okay? So we're going to write, right now we have cub. Come on. Right along with us. Cub. I add that E at the end. E makes the U say its name when it plays the jumping game. And now it says cube. Hey, thank you. Okay, we're going to keep going. Right now, U and S spells us. Okay. When we add that E at the end, E makes the U say its name or go ooh. Okay, when it plays the jumping game, and now it's use. Amy has to use a tissue because somehow in one day she already lost her wipe-off thing. So Amy better look for that. That's your goal, Amy, to find it so you don't have to use a tissue. Okay, if I just have this word, and it actually has two T's, that's like a dog that's not a purebred. Okay, it's a mixed breed dog, a mutt. Okay, I actually take away one of those T's and I add that E at the end. E makes the U say its name or go ooh when it plays the jumping game. And now I have mute. Hey, very good. All right. We are going to do a replacing game or an adding game and a replacing game. Okay, so once you have these written, you may erase them. Okay, once you have them written and you practiced, you may erase them. Rudy, honey, where are your glasses? You need to find those glasses so you can see back here, okay?
Well, I can see.
Good. You may erase it. Okay, Troy, you don't want to be doing that. If you whack that and it gets all over your shirt, it doesn't really come off very well. Okay? It'll ruin your nice looking shirt. Okay, now let's erase it and we're going to play a replacing and adding game with the letters. Okay, we're going to start with the words. Up. Quickly, write that up there. Okay, now if you guys paid attention that we're playing a replacing and adding game, you shouldn't have put it right up against the edge of your board because then you can't add anything to it, right? So fix it if you need to fix it very quickly. Say, it's right up against the edge of the board. Okay, so we're adding a C to up, and now we have the word up. Very good. Now, quickly, it needs to be fast. We're going to take that P and we're going to change it to a T. And now we have the word Cut. Not cute. Is there an E at the end? Oh, that U is not going to magically become a long U by itself. It needs that E to become a long U. Max, get to work, please. Anaya, get to work. Okay, now we're going to add that E to the end. And now it becomes cute. Cute. Okay. Okay, we're going to erase that E and that T. That E and that T. And we're going to add a B.
Now it spells cub.
Very good. Now it spells cub. Thank you for those of you who were able to do that in your head. Ashton, keep that on your desk, not on the floor. Cub. I just told you to erase 2 letters, not the whole board, Ashton, so you should have already have that word written on there. Come on. Oh, okay. Except for, why is there a capital B in that word? In the end of a word. We don't put capitals in the end of our words. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, now we add that E and we have cube. Cube. All right. We're going to erase the E. We're going to erase the E and we're going to erase the C. And we are going to add a T at the beginning. Instead of that C, we're going to put a T. Now we have tub. Tub. Very good. And then we shouldn't be capping our marker every 2 seconds because we're continuing to work, okay? We're adding that E at the end, and now we have tube. Tube. All right. Now we are going to get rid of everything but the U. Get rid of that B and that E. Get rid of the T.
What's that? U.
So we just have a U. Okay. And then we're going to add an S after the U, and we have the word us. Us. Okay. We're going to add that E to the end, and now we have the word use. Use. Okay. Now we're going to erase the whole thing but the U again. We're going to erase the whole thing but the U again. And we're going to write plum. 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 What are you doing, Miss Jaya? All right. Plum. Plum. And then we add an E at the end, and plum becomes plume. Plume. Like a big feather on a bird. It's called a plume. Very good. All right. Now we are going to pat our backs for doing such hard work. Pat our backs. Hold on. I want us to talk about syllables. Syllables, right? And we talked about syllables are those natural breaks in the words. Now remember, we've done the word, or we've done the syllable practice where we go, syllables, right? And we, Riley, I need your eyeballs on me, okay? And we say syllables, you can find them by clapping. But that gets kind of tricky because if you're not paying attention and you're just clapping, you can have as many syllables in a word as you want, right? So you've got to be very careful with your clapping. You can do it where you have a hand under your chin and you feel how many times your chin opens when you say a word, okay? Sun. My mouth opens 3 times, so there's 3 syllables. What, Jimmy? I don't know, Jimmy. I'm way over here, sweetheart. Just put it down or get out your Chromebook and do the reading, and then we can check it later, okay? Okay, all right. And then there's also robot voice. And remember, we like robot voice a lot. Robot voice is very helpful because when you're using robot voice, you're naturally breaking words up into the syllables. So Kennison, right? 3 times. And if I did the mouth and the robot voice at the same time, double sure then that I have the correct amount of syllables. Okay. All right. So let's do a couple of things. When that final E, so like if we have the word inside, and we know syllables, each syllable has to have a vowel, but if the vowel is silent, then we don't always count that, okay? Inside. Now everybody, I want you guys to say that in a robot voice. You don't need to do yours giant like mine. I'm doing mine giant so the people in the back can see, okay? Okay, you didn't spell yours right. You need a silent E at the end. Okay, everybody, robot voice. Inside. How many syllables do we have? Riley?
3.
Ooh, you weren't doing it with us. Inside. How did I naturally break that up? Riley, do it with me. Inside. We're being a robot, so you need to have your loud robot voice. Inside. How many do we hear? 2. Very good. And it breaks up right here. Here's our syllable line. Inside. Now notice we have a vowel that we hear here. Eyes on me, please. We have a vowel that we have here, and we have a vowel that we have here. And then we have a silent vowel at the end. That one doesn't count. Okay, because it's a silent vowel. You guys, when we break up words into syllables, remember each syllable has a vowel. But if they're silent vowels, then we don't break it up into that 3rd syllable, right? Because it does have 3 vowels, I, E, but this vowel is silent, so it's not 3 syllables. The only ones we hear, and if I do that robot voice or I do that mouth inside, it breaks it up into 2. Okay? So today, and I guess I should have had you guys skip 5 and 6 at first so that we could have done that together and that would have been okay. So I forgot, I didn't realize that was down there. So you had a word like pancake, If you guys think about in that it's syllables, do the robot voice with me or open your mouth and touch it or do both. That's a really good strategy, doing both. Pancake. How many times did we open our mouths, Tahiti?
2.
2 times. And where did it split up?
In the pan.
Between pan and cake. Right? And notice there's a syllable or a vowel that we heard in this syllable. And there's a vowel that we heard in that syllable. And then there's a silent vowel. So it does not count. Okay? It doesn't count because we don't hear it. All right. Let's do another. And you guys don't have to be writing this down with me. You can just follow along. Okay, we're going to write the word reptile. Reptile. Or I want you guys to see it. Reptile. Okay. Now do it along with me. Reptile. Now, Riley, how many times did you open your mouth for that one? 3. Very good. Very good. And if you guys are following around, hold on. Reptile. That one's tricky. Reptile. Because technically, yeah, I think it's only 2 syllables because the E doesn't make a sound. So I think we're just making an emphasis on that O because we're being so loud with our robot voice. So that one's a little tricky. I'm going to give you guys that one. That one is very tricky. What, Jimmy? You already went potty. Can you get on the story and read the story one time, and then you can go to the bathroom? Can you please do that? Because since I asked you to get on the story, you still haven't gone. What, Danny? Shh, Jimmy, please be quiet. What, Danny?
I said, I read the bears.
Okay, and did you do the work in your book? Okay, so you can get on Get Epic for a few minutes. Okay? What, Miss Elizabeth? Can you go to the restroom? Go quickly. Okay. All right. Okay, we have the word cupcake. Samuel, how many syllables do you have in cupcake? Can you do that robot voice for me? How many syllables do we have? And where do I break it up? I'm sorry, your name is not Samuel. I shouldn't hear you. After cup, very good. Cup, cake, very good, because we have a vowel here that we hear, we have a vowel here, and then we have a silent vowel. Doesn't say anything. Okay. Okay. Let's do another one. Sunrise. Sunrise. Troy, can you say sunrise for me? How many syllables?
2.
2. And where do I split it up? Very good. I split it up right there. Sun and rise, because I have a vowel I hear, and then a silent one. Okay, excellent. We're going to do one last one, or maybe I can switch it up here. That'd be great. Ignite. Ignite.
Easy.
Ignite. Valerie, please do the syllables for me. How many syllables do you hear?
2.
2, very good. Can you cap your marker for me? Can you cap that for me? Thank you. Since I don't want it to roll away. Excellent. There was 2 syllables. Where do I break it up? No. Think about how you did your robot voice. Do your robot voice again for me. What, Elizabeth? Okay, get on Get Epic. Right? So you went ignite. That's how you did it. So that's where we break it up. After ig, before night. Very good. Second graders, you guys are rock stars. Pat yourselves on the back. Kiss those big, beautiful brains. They are working hard. They are working hard. Jimmy, you're making me crazy, bud. I cannot be interrupted 500,000 times. What? Okay, you need to read it 2 times, plus the pages after it. And then you need to do the pig and the wolf and the mud one. Okay? Honey, I can't even hear you. What? You need to do the stories. Okay? All right. Okay, you guys are talking about making predictions in a text, right? Guessing what is going to happen based on what already happened, based on what usually happens in stories, based on everything you know, right? You're practicing making predictions. Amy, cap that marker, sit in your seat, okay? Or at least sit next to it nicely. Okay, so in when you guys were reading with like The Boy Who Cried Wolf, you could predict that like the boy's gonna upset the villagers, right? The boy's gonna make them upset because we can guess, hey, if I kept calling my mama out there and nothing was wrong, do you think my mama's gonna be very happy? No. So I can use some life experience. I can also use stuff, what that I see in the text. when the villagers, then say, the villagers were angry. Don't cry wolf when there's no wolf, they said. Right? And that right there let me know that my prediction was correct. Right? The villagers were going to be annoyed and upset. Okay, we also talk about problem and solution. Okay, and sometimes there's going to be steps to solve that problem. Okay, so what was the boy's problem in the beginning? Why did he start doing all that stuff?
Because he wanted to make fun of it.
Oh, I don't think.
That he thought it was very, very funny.
No, that wasn't the. Think about the very first problem he had, Luis.
Because he was bored.
Ding, 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 ding. Everything happened because he was bored. He thought, I'm bored. It's boring, right? So first, the shepherd boy is bored, so he cried wolf when there was no wolf, right? That's the problem. He was bored, so he decided to cry wolf when there was no wolf. Okay, then the steps, the villagers came, they, got cranky, Next, the shepherd boy cried wolf again. The villagers came again and got cranky, Finally, the shepherd boy saw a real wolf. And did the villagers come right away?
No.
No. Okay. So the solution to the problem of him crying wolf and being bored and crying wolf was then he learned that nobody believes a person who tells lies, and that it's better to tell the truth, right? And that you can't be calm because then nobody's going to believe you when you're telling the truth. Okay, so those were our steps from our problem to our solution. Okay, the story that you guys read today is called a fable. A fable is a made-up story that teaches a lesson. Anaya, just Anaya and Cambry, get out your Chromebooks and read the story for today. Okay? Read the story for today. Ellie, did you do the workbook pages? Okay. All right, so a fable is a made-up story that teaches a lesson. It has a beginning, it has a middle, and it has an end. All right? Okay, I also want to talk about suffixes really quickly. Suffixes are word parts. When you have the root word and then you have the suffix that's added to it that can help change that word a little bit. Okay, change that word a little bit. So if we have the root word, thank you. Okay. So we'll see if that helps. I don't know. They fogged up a little bit too. So yeah. Well, like we were talking about maybe like trying to figure out how to get them on. Because I know you probably too much. So there's the kid ones and okay. And I know like even with the face shield, he doesn't seem to. So we'll try. Yeah, we'll try. That's always great. And if you need a face shield, I bought like a pack of 10. So if you need one, just come and get one. Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I don't know. Today I tried one of those and the kids were like, we can hear you better with that one. So,
Yeah.
okay, we'll
try it.
But
thank you. I appreciate it.
From special services, and I'm like, I had to come out and record them in my room, like put them in classrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, great. If not,
But thank you. I appreciate it. What? Who's missing me over here?
And Joy and the Sam are talking to each other.
Well, that makes me very sad because those are not good choices. And I know that a teacher came to give me something for a second, but you guys need to show me what wonderful, amazing, responsible second graders you are. Max, you need to get into the stories. What are you doing? Anaya, what are you doing? Anaya, what are you doing? What? Okay, if it's dead, do you have your charger with you? Okay, you guys need to bring your chargers. You need to bring your chargers. I can't be stopping my lessons to plug in all your Chromebooks every day. And to do that, you need to charge them at home. And then we can bring your chargers and do our one extension cord across the classroom. But I can't be constantly stopping what I'm doing to charge up all your Chromebooks. This is not okay. All right, second graders, I appreciate your patience. Anaya, you are having a rough day today. You have got to be responsible. You have got to take into the board. Take me into that board. You have got to be responsible, and if there's a problem, we find a solution. Okay? You not sit there and do nothing. That doesn't help me. Certainly doesn't help you or me. Miguel, what are you doing? Elizabeth, you help Miguel. Go to the restroom quickly, Jimmy. You need to be responsible, and when you're out in there, do your business. Don't mess around. Don't ask me to go to the bathroom so you can mess around. If you're doing that, nobody's going to get to go to the bathroom. And then we'll be really sad. Because Miss Kennison will just think you're the boy who cried bathroom. Right? Second graders should know about that. All right. So suffix, we have, so when we have the word like harmful, what's the root word of harmful? Harmful, what's the root word? Jaya, what do you think? No, I just want to know what the root word is. What's the root word is? I don't want to know what it means yet. Amy?
I think the root word is full.
No, the root word is harm. That's the base word. Harm, which means to hurt, right? And then the suffix is this thing that comes at the end. This is the suffix. Suffix, full means full of. And the root word harm means, to hurt. So if something is harmful, it means it's full of hurt. Oh, Miss Kennison, losing her mind. Hurt, full of hurt. Anaya, try turning it on now. There you go. Okay, harmful means full of harm. Wonderful. Our root word is, Tahiti? Wonder. And the suffix is full. So this means full of wonder. Full of wonder. If something is wonderful, it's full of wonder. It's amazing because it's full of wonder. Okay, softly. What's your root word? Ashlyn? Troy, you better be paying attention. Ashlyn? Soft, right? That's our base word. That's our root word. And soft is to be gentle. Lee, also, Lee means like the way that is, right? So if you use the word softly, when you're talking about Lee, it means that you're going to do it softly, right? That the way that it is that it's done soft. So you touch the kitten softly, okay? Tomorrow, I think you guys will do page 68. Tomorrow, page 68 in your turn practice books, and you'll be talking about suffixes. And it's really good because at the top, it tells you what each one of those suffixes mean. And so you just need to think about the word, And if it's healthful, and you know the suffix full means full of, you know that it's full of health, right? If the word is easily, and you know the suffix ly means the way it's done, then you'd know that it means it's done with ease, right? That it's done in a way that's easy. Valerie, no, you need to be listening and paying attention and working with us. Okay, strongly, you know, ly means the way it's done. Strongly would mean it's done in a way that's strong, right? Helpful, full meaning full of, you would say that it's full of help, right? That was very helpful. That's very helpful of you. Okay? Safely. You would know that it's done in a way that is safe. Anaya, what do you want? What do you want? Are you on Wonders? Will you show it to Elizabeth Lucero? Is she on Wonders? Is that what your story looked like? Okay. It just looked different over here. Anaya, if you're doing what you need to be doing, then great. I just have to double check. Sometimes I don't always know. Okay, so safely is in a way that is done with safety, right? Woo. Okay. It is 1:30. Awesome time to be awesome again. Hardy har har. Okay, second graders, if you missed class today, you needed to do page, what page have you guys do today? No, 68's for tomorrow. I had you guys do page 62, right? 61 and 62. So if you missed school today, you need to do pages 61 and 62 in your term practice book. You need to read The Boy That Cried Wolf, and you need to read the literature anthology story for tomorrow, as well as that the leveled reader, okay? All right, have a